Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny.
JD.
So,
And Mary. If you can just see his head.
he's there as my calming cat.
It's your comfort cat.
No, calming.
Security blanket.
Because 17 hip hop unit dropped an MV this week.
I know, it's just rude. It's like...
And we know who's in this unit.
We were prepared. We were there. We were filming last week.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh...
But at least they haven't done it, like, next week. They'll probably drop another for another grouping and we won't be filming.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I don't care. I'll take it whatever I can get. That's all good.
we know that Mingyu's there.
Well,
we know that Wanu's there.
well, it's interesting, yeah.
And Scoops.
Well...
And Vernon. I mean, this is a dangerous...
Well, it's interesting because Wanu, and again, I could be wrong. I don't claim to be a carrot that knows everything, but my understanding of the hip-hop unit, Wanu is usually in the vocal unit. He's not usually in the hip-hop unit.
I see.
So I'm not convinced this is just the hip-hop unit. So, or if they've expanded it and they're... I don't know.
So, do you know what I'm
but
thinking?
I'm intrigued to see what we get.
You know how when we watched older stuff and when we first started with 17, I said I feel like we never got a lot of Wanu.
No.
Maybe he's like, keep it on a down low, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm in every unit.
Yeah.
You're going to get so much of me.
Yeah. So Wanu is coming out of his shell and I'm here for it. That big teddy bear, I'm like, yes, show it to me.
But, so we've only done one unit track before from
You guys
17.
have Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay, which is the leaders, right.
Yes. So, again, it's nice when you get a smaller group in such a big group to get a longer look and listen of everybody.
Yeah. And because they'll get maybe more line distribution and whatnot. And that's what I mean. I was like, Wanu wasn't in the hip hop unit, so what's going on? I don't know. But yeah, whatever it is, I'm happy.
So, I'm not sure how to pronounce this.
I haven't seen anything.
I don't know if it's LALALI or LALALI. It's LALALI.
LALALI. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Or LALALI.
It just depends where the emphasis is, I
Yeah.
suppose. And also if it means anything. Again, or if it's a bit like Bombaya, which is just a sound that's made up to mean something. So maybe the lyrics will tell us, although I'm not going to guarantee I'll read anything. So we'll see.
Yeah, I can't... We have subs on. We try.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get one line that kills us and that's it.
It's not our fault with the
Sometimes
victims.
they don't let us read them.
Yeah. Just depends.
Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Who do you feel like you got a better look at in this song, in this MV, than you normally do with 17
That's
stuff?
true. And if you were going to swap around the units, who do you think are unofficial members of other units?
I'd put Hoshi in every unit.
Yeah, I would. Hoshi would be in every unit anyway. But I'm going in there. Yeah.
Hoshi is his own unit. It's called the energy unit.
That's true.
Someone escaped.
Someone left in a hurry.
That's a fashion statement. Oh my. LALALI. Oh! Oh, he looks good.
I want him to do that to me.
Yeah. That coat suits him.
that is an earworm, isn't it?
Yeah. It's definitely the earworm of just that la la li, la la li.
Yeah.
And you know at the concerts you're shouting, well, I can't do it because I don't know what they say, but you know. Well, I'm going to watch that a lot.
You're not going to watch the whole thing, you're going to pause. That's like our screensaver.
I know, I was gonna say, I now know what my new wallpaper for my phone is to replace my current Mingyu.
Yeah, that was...
Oh
that was
my
a nice
God.
little surprise in there.
I mean, I think they should have gone back to it and given us more of that.
That was an absolute tease.
Oh.
So the entire thing, and I didn't pick up too many lyrics. I picked up bits and pieces, not enough to connect or make sense. But it seems like it's an absolute flex.
Yes, that's what I thought.
And the entire thing seemed to be ridiculously lavish.
Yeah.
And in your face and swaggy and just like abundance.
Yeah. A bit like, well, only some of it, because I feel like, you know how rap MVs always used to be loads of cars and women and gold and money and just over the top in Dubai and all of this stuff. So I feel like they've gone a bit down that route with Mingyu on the boat.
Yeah.
And S-Coups being part of a biker gang and being on the motorbike and all of that. But then Vernon was with the old ladies at the beginning.
I think there's potential in there of that it's you and your own style.
Yeah.
It's your swag. You find your swag. You go your way. And it's like owning your own space. And
then one who was some sort of gangster.
Yeah. Oh my God. But do you know what I mean? I feel like it was an absolute flex, but it was like, we do it our way. And if you're like, you can be like, cool has no boundaries. You make your own definition of what that might be. And it's like, whether you're an Ajuma or harmony, like an auntie or a grandma or whatever.
Yeah, I definitely felt there was a bit of a, whatever we're doing, wherever we are, we own the space.
Yeah.
You know, we own, because say Vernon there, I mean, he was swearing and everything. He was having a party. It was like, he said something about, you know, fuck the neighbours or something. You know, it was like a, don't care, I'm doing my thing.
It's almost like a you're as young as you feel kind of thing, maybe in there. Yeah, you know, maybe. Or like.
Although he rocked the whole headscarf.
That's what I mean, and like good. There's a saying, obviously, that good music doesn't age. It has no, music knows no boundaries like that.
And as K-pop fans who are over 25, we know that because we see all the stuff people write online.
Music, has no bounds of age or whatever. Yeah.
And then for one who obviously, he was like on a building site, wasn't he?
He was in like a pimp outfit in the middle of, it was
like he was a digger.
And then he was in like a silver jumper amongst people in like a hotel hallway.
Yeah.
I don't know. And do you know what? I wonder if I was thinking, obviously S-Coups was in his fur coat in the sauna. Yeah. There are all obviously potential cultural references in there that are lost on us as well. But yeah, you know when he was in the sauna and he winked at that man? I want him to look at me and wink like that.
That would,
it was so hot.
And do you know what? Again, if you'd have said to me, you're kind of guy, like, do you like a man in a fur coat? I'd probably gone, no, because I immediately go to that Macklemore video.
Yeah.
I'd just be like, no, I think of a pimp. No.
Yeah, like so tongue-in-cheek, but
oh my God, S-Coups in that fur coat.
I have learned that from K-pop, is like, don't ever underestimate or just don't make hard lines of like, no, because it will probably be proven to you that you didn't realise that was something that you needed in your life. So yeah. But amongst all of the very swaggy chaos, they all looked like they were having a great time living their best life, whatever that was, and it was like doing their own thing. And the actual just tune on its own was very catchy.
Yeah, because it's in my head.
Yeah.
LALALI. It looks like LALALI doesn't have a meaning.
Yeah.
It's just one of those, it's a hook, it's catchy, and there's something teasing about it.
Yeah.
You know, as though they would be looking at their rivals going, oh, LALALI, LALALI, you know.
Yeah. It's almost like something if you were to be in your own space, just almost like a little bit like we said with Bombay Art, just a noise that's a representation of swaggy, me doing my own thing. What what you got to say about it, So it's almost like a noise, because again, it's like if you wanted to put a noise to a feeling, that's kind of what I think of when they make up these words like Bombay Art or potentially LALALI. It's almost like that.
Yeah.
And it's almost like in Britain, for kids making fun of other kids when you were a kid, it was na 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 na. Who made up that noise? I don't know, but it very much is a noise representation.
You don't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I won't put that boundary on you. But yeah, it's very much a noise that represents a feeling, and so that's possibly what they've done here, which is genius.
Yeah,
and as you're like, what could we do that totally takes the piss? And you're like, I want to make that noise too.
And something that globally, your fans can just shout back and sing in the song.
Amazingly marketable.
Because the way that they've done it, that the song goes la la li la la li, and then it's like a shouting part they do, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you know that if you can learn it, which I will try, you can shout that back at the concert.
Yeah, really good for fans.
Because you know they're going to be performing that just swaggy all over the stage.
Yeah, at Lola.
Oh!
Why do you keep forgetting every time they're doing something that's going to hit you?
I've booked it this week. Flights, hotel, tickets, got them. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. So
he better wear a shirt because I need to come back alive. Wow. But if he doesn't, well, way to go.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So that's 2 MVs where one who's absolutely smacked me in my face. If we get closer to the time, I'll be booking them flats if it works out. I'm literally questioning my own life now because I'm like, I swear I didn't even know that one who was in the hip hop unit. What's wrong with me? But has that always been the way? I'm going to Google after this because I swear I didn't think that he was in the hip hop unit. But
I don't feel like we've maybe not talked about Vernon enough.
He's very good.
But I think he started the song strong.
Vernon is such a stable member of 17 that it's almost like you're like, well, of course. Just of course. Yeah.
And he said parts of his were in English as well.
Yeah. Okay, do you know how I don't know if anybody else has this. People do. Weird body parts, obviously, that we like. Ears, noses, whatnot.
Vernon's teeth.
I love Vernon's teeth.
Yeah.
Because they're almost like vampire teeth a little bit.
I was going to say, I haven't worked out what
it
it is about them, but there's something different.
They're beautifully shaped, but they have these ones at the edge. His canines look like vampire teeth, and they're so straight and so... They're like, really clean, really, but sharp. And I'm like, oh. So his teeth are awesome. Yeah. That's certainly another thing for the comments. What other body parts do you like?
I like S. Coops' ears. We know that.
S. Coops' ears.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, definitely.
I apparently now like Mingyu's chest. I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know that was going to be a thing.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Who knew?
And you know what? I really liked Wanu's hair in this.
The slick back?
I liked it slick back.
We like the girly,
but
messy.
Then the messy, wavy. When they were wearing like the green sports jackets, he had like a baseball jacket, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because Mingyu as well, he was given what we call the fuckboy energy. Now, we've had people say stuff in the comments when we've used that term before. Doesn't mean that we think he's off behaving in a certain way. It's an energy for a performer.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. And it was when he was like pushing his glasses up on his nose, or he had the tracksuit.
He wiped his mouth at one point.
Don't even.
With the heart-shaped glasses.
He had a tracksuit type top on, and it was zipped up, and he had it like up to there.
Yeah.
And you're like, that shouldn't be hot.
Yeah. But I know that you're bad for me.
Yeah. But I'm willing to risk it.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe fuckboy energy is maybe a term that I'm not sure if only maybe Americans or like Westerns would get, maybe. So I'm not sure if that's why. And in fairness to any of the commenters, we probably haven't explained it. We've just kind of assumed that maybe people know what that means. Yeah. So it's like, who could we say? Mingy from 80s.
Mingy.
Yeah. So, Mingyu. Hang on a minute. What's with the Mings? Maybe it's the Mingyus, the Mingies.
JK in his solo album.
Yeah. So, there's this, fuckboy energy. It basically means you're dangerous, you're naughty.
Yeah.
You know.
You would probably ruin my life if I went there, but I'm going to do it.
And you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you're bad for me, you know you're bad for me.
Yeah.
But
it's like not a shred of innocence to be
No.
found. Again,
they will lure you in, mess up your life, and walk away.
Yeah. But again, that's props to them, because obviously they're taking on that persona for stage, for performing. We know that nobody's just one thing, and obviously, like, then they, in the next thing, they turn into teddy bears.
We have no indication that is their personality at all when you see them off.
But if they're
like I've told you, I think look like Mingu has no game.
No, that's true. He's an absolute teddy bear. You know, it's so funny. And that's why I said to you, I was like, Mingy, he's Princess Mingy. He's goofy off stage. It's so funny. But yeah, so that's not to say anybody's one thing, but if they're giving that vibe, that's for a reason.
Yeah.
And that's what and they knew exactly what they were doing. So yeah, good for them.
I look forward to listening to that and doing my little walk to work bop. Just going LALALI.
It's so swaggy.
Yeah.
I love just the feeling it gives. I think matches with the MV vibe that they were giving. So
again, it's one of those that you wouldn't necessarily need to read the lyrics.
No.
To pick up the vibe.
Yeah. It's also one of those songs that if I were to hear it, I would be like, what MV would go with this?
Yeah.
And on that note, if they were to do this at Lola, it could absolutely just be one that is interacting with the crowd.
I don't see choreo.
I was going to say, because I don't think choreo. They might have maybe a little for the chorus, but again, I can't imagine what movements would go with the chorus.
With the LALALI, I wonder whether they'd move into one spot and they'd just throw in a couple of little body rolls. Just being like, you know.
The definition that we just described a minute ago.
I haven't moved on from the Maestro body rolls, okay?
No, they were so good.
Now every song I hear, I'm like, where would they fit? Where can I put them?
Yeah, so controlled. But yeah, that's a really fun song.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And again, I like it. That with Maestro, like, it's really good summer tune, I think.
I wonder whether the la-las are going to be an ongoing theme through the album.
Yeah, because we've had a few la-las. Again, we've said this with other groups. You can have some la-las in there. It's funky. But yeah, well done.
Okay. Very good. Right, so that was our reaction to 17 hip hop unit LALALI. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.